Oh, we're just testing the microphone. I've bought a microphone. I'm not going to hold it like this because it's one of the most annoying things that I've seen on YouTube at the moment is people talking into these flipping microphones. But it might come in handy, stuck further away from me or in the kitchen or driving. So just testing it. What do we think? I just tried the microphone in the car. It's a no-go. Sounds like I'm underwater. Back to square one. I am back in the car, back in the room. Sad. I got a coffee, I got a flat white. I felt like I needed some caffeine. The microphone is no good in the car, might be better at home, not sure, have to test it a bit more. I returned some shoes to Primark and then picked up 3 other items I shall show you when we get home. And dun, 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 I'm really scared. I'm really scared. I tried them on and they're actually quite strong for a minimal prescription, but then I'm, not used to that kind of stuff. So she said give them 2 weeks, try them for 2 weeks, and if they're no good then come back and they'll try and, sort out whatever the problem is. Oh, and I tried some stuff on in TK Maxx, just looked horrific as usual. Got the whole car park and they still park next to you. Oh, road rage. Road rage. Gotta love a bit of road rage. There we go. Alright. Brief stop at Waitrose. Forgot I needed some supper and some toilet paper. We're home. Piles of washing. Firstly, I just wanted to say welcome to my new subscribers who have come over from lovely It's M channel. Gave me a shout out on her last vlog. It was very kind of her. We have become Instagram buddies, so we're texting and giving each other advice, which is really lovely. She's such a nice person. So thank you, Em, for giving me a shout out and welcome everybody. My name is Claire. I am 49, turned 49 in April, and definitely perimenopausal. Going through some health issues right now and struggling a little bit, and so I'm mainly pootling around home and this, that and the other, and sometimes sort of going away with my partner James. I think one of you said my husband, not yet. But you never know, but not yet. I kind of split my life between my flat and his house at the moment. He lives in Hampshire, I live in Surrey. That's me. Welcome. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you very much for coming over. It's much appreciated, and I hope you enjoy. I'll try and make them enjoyable. Let's hope this is working. I've got the microphone here. It was rubbish in the car, I have to say. Absolute rubbish. I sounded like I was underwater. Let me show you what I got into Primani and Emma Bridgewater the other day when I was at Mum and Dad's. Oh, so maybe I have to go through that again because I'd said all that in the car. Yes. On the weekend, me and James went up to Mum and Dad's. Mum is having a procedure today. She's having she's having a carpal tunnel procedure done on one of her wrists. It's supposed to be 10 o'clock this morning, but she's still waiting because I think her blood pressure was too high, which is typical of her because she's got white coat syndrome. So whenever she enters a doctor's surgery or hospital, her blood pressure goes sky high. So she's still waiting. We went to a fete on the first day, which really wasn't worth vlogging, and bought some plants. That was good. And what else did we do? Oh, we went to the antique centre. Didn't buy anything. So then yesterday we went to Bicester, village for a couple of hours. Had a really quick run around Bicester, went to Edinburgh Bridgewater, got a couple of things in there, and James bought himself a really nice light summer jacket. And Bridgewater had a sale on, so there were some really good little reductions. So I'm going to show you what I got. So they had some blue and white splatter. Ooh, I love blue and white. As you know, I love blue and white. Well, you might not know, but I do love blue and white ceramics, old and new. And this is my blue and white splatter mug that I've had for quite a long time. This is Emma Bridgewater. And then they stopped doing it for many years, and then they brought it back, but it's always sold out and it's mega bucks anyway. Anyway, went into Emma Bridgewater and look what they had. They had this bowl. And I've already got one of these bowls with the bees on, the bumblebees, which goes with my bumblebee mug. But I thought, this, perfect. And it was reduced to £10.25. Can you believe that? £10.25 in the shops, £30. It is a second, but you wouldn't even know it. There's some glaze speckles here, which makes it a second, but you can't see them. It's just in the glaze. So chuffed to bits with that. Actually, James bought me this, which was really kind of him. So I had my porridge and my breakfast tea in these this morning with a big smile on my face. And then the other thing that I'd seen on the Emma Bridgewater website was that they had some Peppa Pig items in the sale, but they were seconds. And I thought, well, if we're going to go to Bicester, I'll wait because they might have a first in, cheaper. Anyway, I couldn't resist it. It's Peppa Pig, man. It's Peppa Pig. And the good thing is, she's on both sides. So it doesn't matter which way you hold the mug. You're going to see Peppa. I just thought it was too cute. And I think it's a first because I can't find anything wrong with it. And this was marked at £10.25 as well. So I think that was an absolute bargain. I think maybe they mispriced it because I'm pretty sure it's a first. They also had George. I was very tempted to get a George. James very kindly bought me this one as well. So I was tempted to buy the George to go with it. But then I thought, I don't know. Should I have got a George? I don't know. For those of you who don't know, I'm mug obsessed. But I will get rid of one to accommodate this one. I promise. No, I will. You've probably seen me walking around in these like nice Mary Jane type shoes, and they're like a beigey velvet. They're not really velvet. They're from Primark, and I got them for £5, and they're super comfortable. And I had to replace some shoes that I had from Marks and Spencer's that I've had for ages. So I'm sort of living in them at the moment, which is going to be a really good buy. So I went into Primark just now to take some trainers back that I bought that are too small and exchange them. And got just a few simple things. So exchanged it for this bag. This bag was £8. Yeah, £8. And it's really, obviously it's not leather, but it's really, really soft and smooshy, and it's neutral. So I've been carrying around what James calls the Incredible Hulk bag. And I love it. but it is quite big and a bit cumbersome sometimes. So I just thought it'd be really nice to have a neutral bag that I can take less stuff in, because otherwise I do fill my bag up with rubbish. Is this ASMR-y? Zip inside and zip outside. So yeah, and it's got a real pocket. So I'm very pleased with that. I was hoping these were going to be £5 as well, so I'm not sure why the others were £5, but I found these. I didn't see in the other Primark. They're like a linen Mary Jane shoe. They're super comfortable. They've got like a padded inside, which is really, really nice. They look really smart. They're completely flat. Really, really nice. And they were 10, which is quite a lot, really, for Primark, I think. But I need some summer shoes, and I know that I'm going to wear the other ones to death, and they're going to get knackered. So, and then the last thing I bought in there was a t-shirt for sleeping, which was reduced to £4, and it is a long nightshirt, like a beige nightshirt, and it just says, what does it say? Find balance. I need balance right now. It's lovely and soft. Nice thing to sleep in because it's hot. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so they're green and they've got like a tortoise shell on the side. I thought they were really funky. I think they're still a little bit too big for my face, but they're the best that I could get in there. What do you think? They're quite strong in my right eye, but everything does look in focus, so that's a good sign. Anyway, apart from that, apart from picking these up and all of that, I went to Waitrose, got myself a little reduced no meat chicken thigh thing. They're really nice. It was reduced, a jackfruit thing, some strawberries and toilet roll. Yeah, I have also realised that I need to get a tyre for my car, which is a bit of a pain, but it needs to be done. It needs to be done quite desperately, actually. So yeah, I do need to go out again after lunch and try and get a run flat. Is anybody else just money, 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 money? Look what started. My absolute heaven on earth, Wimbledon. Whoa! These are the no chicken jackfruit drumsticks. And they're really, really, really nice. These are sugarcane. I'll show you what they look like inside. Hang on, let me have a bite. I mean, how meaty does that look? It's absolutely delicious. I fully recommend. And that's jackfruit. Just wouldn't think it, would you? Right, so I've had to order the tyre because the place near me had a very expensive one or a very cheap one, so that's no good. So I've ordered the tyre. It's going to come in tomorrow. So I'm going to stay in and have a cup of tea with Peppa Pig and Wimbledon. Tea time. Do you know, I don't think my mug cupboard is actually looking that bad anymore. I do have some washed up here. Yes. 4 of them. 5. I think 5. So, yeah, I don't think this is looking too bad in here, actually. See? It's not looking too bad. Good morning. It's the next day. I am late. I'm supposed to be at the tyre place for 9:30 to 10 o'clock and it's 9:30. So I'm sure it'll be fine. The car needs a new shoe. Front right tyre is not looking very well. So hopefully it's been ordered and it can be put on when we get there. There's a coffee shop next door to the tyre place, so I'm hoping it's going to be open and I can go and sit and have a coffee and wait, because it can take a while. Look at my beautiful peonies, still going strong, aren't they? Absolutely stunning. Aldi, £3.99, and winner is all I can say. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let's go. I did wear these yesterday for a bit, and yeah, it's going to take some getting used to. Let's put it like that. Ooh, keys, help. Oh, I've got no petrol as well. Woohoo! Joy. All done, off we go. Oh God, it's absolutely freezing today. What are we on? June the 2nd? It's freezing. Well, not freezing, but it's cold. The wind is cold, the weather is cold. Looks like it's going to hammer it down any second now. I've just been to the doctor's, collected a letter, test results to take to the menopause specialist. I really hope that this isn't just going to be a complete waste of money. I'm spending a couple of £100 going to see a menopause specialist. Well, actually, I'm not going to see. I think it's like a Zoom call or something, or video call. So I don't even get to see the person in real life, which is kind of annoying for that sort of money. But and she's requested that I email her my latest blood tests so that I don't have to pay for more. So I'm just really hoping that, yeah, she's not just going to say, oh yeah, everything's fine, just keep taking 2 pumps of estrogen. Because otherwise I'd be like, could have gone to the doctor for that and saved 200 quid. It's a minefield, isn't it? It's a minefield. I'm still trying to work out whether these are helping or not. It's so different for me. It's at the moment it's just like a bit like looking through a magnifying glass, and it's making me feel a bit weird. But I think it's going to take, you know, it takes time, doesn't it, to get used to. Although it didn't take time for my reading glasses to get used to, but maybe that's a different feeling. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Chinook. Oh. Cool. We love a Chinook. Well, I do. So cool. Anyway, time to go home. Gonna have some lunch. Gonna have a tuna omelette, I think. And watch some tennis. I just love them. I am home and I have just whipped up a sweet corn, tuna and cheddar cheese omelette, which looks all right. So I'm looking forward to eating that.
We should have some play resuming very, very shortly.
Oh, good morning. It's 9:30, but I woke up at 9. I'm on day 3 of taking my progesterone. What's it called? Ertrogestin. I think they look like bullets. They're the most hideous pills to take. Oh my God. I woke up feeling like I'd been hit on the head by a frying pan. I feel so drugged out when I take them. I don't know if that's normal. Is that normal? Anyway, good morning. I've just about come round and woken up. I think one needs a cup of tea. Yum. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I've not done anything today. Nothing. I literally just sat on the sofa, apart from a brief walk with a friend. I've done nothing. I just felt totally flat, tired, no motivation. It's rubbish. I've just made myself come out at 6 p.m. Just made myself come out for a lane swim. It's like the last thing I want to do. So I'm just going to get in the pool. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself. And if I can do 20 lengths today, I'll be happy. Oh my god, look at me. I look like a tomato. A tomato with goggle rings. It's attractive, isn't it? It's the witching hour for kids, so they're all like going crazy after their swim. It's quite funny, really. One little girl just said to her grandma, "Grandma, when are you going to cut your hair?" And she said, "I've just had it cut." Look, I'm absolutely roasting. I think that pool is really quite warm. And then when you're just doing lengths, you die. I did 40, I think, 40 lengths, which was good because at one point I only thought I was going to manage 20 because the slow lane is like the slow lane. The medium lane should be for people like me, but you just get people who can go slightly faster than the slow lane, and then it's like, it's so frustrating because it's like a traffic jam. And then so I ended up having to go in the fast lane, which is always quite scary because you get men thrashing about doing front crawl and women who are very, very good at swimming who probably do triathlons. And then there's me trying to find a space, a gap in between, trying not to keep up, but trying to keep away from them and also give myself some distance. So it's quite hard. But anyway, I'm really, really, really glad, even though I feel like shit, I'm really glad that I made the effort to go. So, pat on the back for Claire today, because otherwise I would have sat on the sofa all day, apart from one 40-minute walk, which was a very slow walk with my next door neighbour. At least I've achieved a bit of exercise today. That's more than I thought I was going to achieve, actually. So, little wins. Little wins. I'm going to get this tomato head home and have some supper. Oh god, it's polling day tomorrow. It's the big day. It's the 4th of July. I know that's Independence Day for Americans, but tomorrow for us is the general election. None of them are any good personally, but I will go and vote. God, I look awful. Right, kind words, Claire, kind words, kind words, kind words, kind words. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Oh, good morning. It's the 4th of July. It's election day. so I have to go and cast my vote. But I slept with wet hair last night. This is what happens when I don't dry my hair. It does go curly, but I would love for it to be proper curly. Like if I had the know-how to make it actually look nice instead of just like rat's tails. But does anybody give me any advice as to how to bring these curls out? So today got to go and vote and meeting some friends that I've known for 25 years. So meeting them for a coffee and a chat, which is very nice. And then this afternoon, I think I really do need to do some weights or something. God, I hate weights. I've just done my makeup. So before I went to Royal Ascot, I was panicking because I didn't have any foundation, and I went into Boots and I tried, oh my god, so many foundations. I got totally overwhelmed, but I ended up getting a number 7, and it's called Stay Perfect, and it looks like this, and I'm really, really, really pleased with it. I would say that it's got quite a matte finish. I mean, not like a matte, but it's not like a dewy, satiny finish. I would say it's more towards the matte side. And maybe next time I might lean, I think they've got a serum foundation. I might lean to try that one to see if it's a little bit more dewy. But really, really, really like it. It's in the colour Porcelain. Probably can't see that, but Porcelain Stay Perfect Foundation SPF 30. Suitable for sensitive skin. And I'm really pleased with it. I think it was like £20. It's quite a lot, really. Don't normally spend that much on a foundation, but I will be either repurchasing this one or I might try another one in their range. I've just curled my hair and I think it looks all right. I mean, I don't know what it looks like from the back, but I think it looks all right. Let's have a look from the back. I mean, it's not perfect. Will it do? Ugh, well, I haven't got any time for it not to do. Anyway, for a first attempt of a full head, I think it's quite good. I used this thing that I asked James to buy me for my birthday. I got it off Amazon. I'll show you the box. Oh God, look at all that. That's real life. That's real life. That's mess. Anyway, it's difficult. It's not easy, that's for sure. But I think probably that's the best curls I've ever done in my whole life. If we don't look at the back, friends will probably take the piss out of me because that's the kind of girls they are. This is my outfit. Disastrous curly hair. Stripy, really like this, stripy knitted top from TK Maxx, 16 quid. Jeans, I can't remember the make, but they're the cropped ones. TK Maxx, about £29. My new Primani cream bag, and my Mary Janes, again from Primark. Gosh, how awful. New necklace from Solace Jewellery, which was in their sale. This is all hypoallergenic. That's the word I'm looking for. Hypoallergenic, and it's an Aries sign because I'm Aries. Disastrous curly hair. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. And my driving glasses, which are an absolute nightmare. Ta-da! Here we are. Off we go, out for coffee and chats with the girls. Also, I've decided I'm going to vote later. I'm going to walk to the polling station because I'm a lazy cow bag and I need to walk and it's not that far. So why wouldn't I? Oh crikey, so What? Can you show something else in it? Well, I had a really nice lunch with my girls, and wasn't too much talk about, well, there was quite a lot of talk about children, but you know, you got to go with it when you're friends with mothers, you got to go with it. But we had a nice chat anyway, and went on to talk about all sorts of other things. I had to buy my friend's little girl a birthday present. I totally didn't know it was her birthday, so that's a weird train. Training coach, never seen that before. Anyway, so I spent a little bit too much on her birthday present, which is very difficult to buy a birthday present for somebody in front of their mother, because you can't go, that's a little bit more than I wanted to spend. What have I bought? I thought these were so cute. Look at these. Oh my goodness. I was amazed that they had both of our names and mine spelt right. They were $2.99 each. They're bamboo. How cute. I'm going to put these in some plant pots. I think that's so nice. And I've also bought some of this flutter butter. This is like bird crack. If any of you have never had this before in your garden, my parents have it. They have it hanging from this feeder. You put this in here, and then the birdies come and sit here, and they eat all of this peanut butter stuff. It's no salt peanut butter for birds, and I chose the one called Buggy, so it's got like bugs in it and stuff. If you like watching birds, I recommend getting some of these because they absolutely love it. They go through it like, you know, it's going out of fashion. And I also bought some lavender, 2 lavender plants to go outside my flat. Pretty. They were $4.99 each, which for the size I don't think is that bad. I'm kind of hoping that it might deter dogs and cats from pooing outside my flat, because I know that they don't really like aromatics, do they? So I'm hoping that's going to help in a natural way. Doubt it, but it might look nice. And hair update, it's still curly. My friend said my hair looked nice, so that was good. Whew, it's warm, it's really warm. Need to check the Wimbledon as well, see if anything interesting is happening. It's very difficult now. Federer, Murray, Nadal are not playing, because now I just have Djokovic, who I love watching, but the greats have gone, and we're waiting for new greats. But it I'm not good with change. Oh, I've got to vote, haven't voted yet. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll go home and I'll walk round the block to the polling station, make it a little bit of a longer walk, and then vote. That's what I'll do. Excellent, let's do that. Okay, I can't put it off any longer. I've got to go vote. Get my ID, get my polling card. Off we poodle. Look at those. Aren't they beautiful? We are done. The box has been completed. See what happens.
Who is now the 7th Labour Prime Minister. He is Britain's 58th Prime Minister.
I have just returned from Buckingham Palace, where I accepted an invitation from His Majesty the King to form the next government of this great nation.
So as you can see, it's the next day. We have a Labour government. We have a new Prime Minister. It's a whole new world. Or is it? We will find out. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you here. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Keep subscribing. And I'll speak to you very soon. Take care.